Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at the mini-season called the Marvelous Fishing Excursion, which starts today, Tuesday, August the 12th, and will run 2 weeks right up to Tuesday, August 26, 2025. In this video, I'm going to show you how to complete each challenge. We're going to take a look at a couple of the rewards, and we're going to take a look at the mini-season itself. So to get to your challenges page, okay, just in case if you're brand new to the game, you just basically go to your map screen. Now for me, I hit the right arrow on my controller. Brings me to my challenges page. And then we go down here to events, and these are all of the special event challenges pertaining to the Marvelous Fishing Excursion special event. And as you can see, as we go through each one, you will be receiving tickets as rewards, okay? Similar tickets to the current Season 21 Season Pass. And if you notice something with each challenge, with the exception of this one, is you have to be wearing the Marshal Mellow fishing hat. Now that Marshal Mellow fishing hat is free for everyone right on the season page, all right? So let's go ahead, we're gonna back out here. So basically to get to the season page, we just go back to our map screen. Top left-hand corner, we're going to go menu, go down here to the season section. Now, typically, so far with this current Season 21 Season Pass, Gone Fishing on the left-hand side. But for the next 2 weeks, we'll have this special one on the right-hand side. You can see the Marvelous Fishing Excursion special event from August 12th to August 26, 2025. Let's go ahead and select that. So, of course, there are 2 pages here, okay? The second page over here. Now, here, I can stop doing that for a second. The Marshal Mellow fishing hat. So as you can see here, it is 0 tickets. So it is free for everyone. You're going to have to equip this on your person and complete each challenge. So if you complete the challenges without this fishing hat equipped, you will not get credit for the challenges, which means you're not going to get score for that challenge, okay? So before we do that, there is a progression thing. Similar to the last mini season that we had, starts off with something that's free, such as this fishing hat, which we have to don during the challenges. And as we go through these different rewards, you have to claim the reward before it, right? So I kind of wrote them down a little bit here, so because they're not in order. So first things first, obviously the fishing hat. The next thing is the improved bait. So as you can see there, it says claim the Marshal Mellow fishing hat to unlock this reward, okay? And the next one after that will be the salty. As you can see there, claim the bait times 5 to unlock this reward. Next one will be the sugar-free Nuka Shine. Next one will be the legendary modules times 3. The next one here will be the fishing Marshal Mellow plushie. Next one will be the lunch boxes. And then finally on this page will be the fishing rod Marshal Mellow bobber mod. Okay. And if we go to the second page here, it starts off way over here, the Marshal Mellow, which is the hello suffix. Okay. The next one will be the superb bait. The next one will be the Marshal Mellow rod paint, which is pretty nice little paint there. I just have the ruby red one myself, but that looks like a little nicer one. Then we have the gold bullion. And then we have the fish display. And then we have the score booster. And then finally, we have this weather station light rain. So this weather station is the end game for this little mini season. And you'll have to unlock all the other ones just to get to this guy. So if you add it all up, you're going to need 500 tickets to get to the weather station. All right. Plus you get this other stuff on the way. Now, just like the current Season 21 Season Pass, we get score, we get tickets. You don't even, if you have 500 tickets like right now, you don't even have to complete those daily or those special event challenges, sorry, to get all these rewards. So let's try that out. So let's go ahead. We're going to claim this Marshal Mellow fishing hat, which is the first thing we have to claim. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And as you saw there, the improved bait times 5, that's the one that came up next. Okay. So without doing any of the the special event challenges for this marvelous fishing excursion, we're just going to use our current tickets that I have from Season 21 Season Pass, doing daily, weekly challenges every day. Let's go ahead and claim it. All right. So you see there, just like the last season, or the last mini season we had, we don't even have to do those challenges. You can if you like, but if you already have the tickets, you can just kind of blow all the way through and grab your weather station light rain, as long as you have your 500 tickets. All right. So just kind of wanted to kind of make that little point, something we discovered the last mini season. All right. So now that we claimed our Marshal Mellow hat here, fishing hat, I should say, we're going to back out. Now we're going to craft that. And of course, you craft that at any armor's workbench. Okay, any armor's workbench at all. So go ahead and go craft. We'll go down here to headwear. Okay, so you're just going to scroll down until you see it. Marshal Mellow fishing hat. So 3 cloth to craft. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and build it here. Now, we're going to go ahead and build another one. Back out. So let's go ahead here. We're going to go under apparel. So there's the 2 hats that we crafted. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to drop one. So if I try to drop it, it's going to destroy itself, which means you can't put it in your vendor to sell. Okay, which is fine because it's free for everyone. But I still like to kind of do that because I know I'm going to be asked the question. All right. So in order to do these challenges, you have to put on or equip this Marshal Mellow fishing hat. And all you do is you select it. So you see that little button that kind of on the left-hand side? We're going to put the snorkel mask back on. We're going to put our fishing hat back on. You look at yourself here, your little guy is wearing his Marshal Mellow fishing hat. All right, so now that that's done. And that's more so for the newer folks of the game. Maybe someone's returning and forgets about how to do this stuff. Okay. All right, so let's go back to our challenges page here. Down here in events. Now, each one of these event challenges, just like our dailies and weeklies, we can track these. So you see the bottom of the screen, track. So whatever button is for you, that's what you select. And as you complete them, it'll pop up on the left-hand side in the middle of the screen, right, as you complete. All right. So let's take a look here. Now, as you can tell, some of these catch a fish in the Cranberry bog, catch a fish in the forest, catch a fish in the mire, etc., etc. Now, in order to catch a fish, you're going to need a fishing rod, okay? And if you haven't played the game since June the 3rd, 2025, you're going to have to get a fishing rod, okay? And the way they do that is you come over here and you complete the quest called Casting Off, okay? You're going to have to open up your Pip-Boy, go under the radio section, and it'll bring you over here to Fisherman's Rest. Now, I have this video here on the channel, so if you have any issues at all, you can watch that video. It's all timestamped. But this quest, Casting Off, is extremely easy. At the end, you get your fishing rod. You're able to craft fish bits and grilled fish as well. There's a little extra bonus. You can get a daily repeatable daily quest called Big Fish in a Small Pond. This is actually a good one to do, by the way, because you do get really nice camp items as well as mods for your fishing pole. Right, so I highly recommend you kind of go through that as well. Plus, you get caps for each daily challenge, and it's repeatable every single day, every 24 hours. It by the clock it resets. All right, so you're going to have to do that first to get yourself a fishing rod. So let's go ahead here, catch a fish in the forest with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped 10. All right, so you're going to have to catch 10 fish. Now, you can get bait a couple of different ways, okay? You can get bait by opening up those little blue coolers we find around the wasteland, okay? You can buy bait from other players' vendors if you so wish, and you can buy bait from the fisherman or Captain Raymond Clark at Fisherman's Rest where you first started casting off, okay? And the little blue coolers I'm talking about, I just happen to have one here. Let's go under stash boxes here for a sec, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. One of these little coolers here, we see these around the wasteland. And this is where we find, you know, common bait, improved bait inside them. I'm not saying everyone will, but people have been having some pretty good luck with these particular little coolers here. So just an FYI. Now, I don't think I have enough bait on me. So let's go buy some bait. We'll go to Fisherman's Rest, which of course is a free fast travel once when you discover it. So let's pop over here first. And of course, you know, there's going to be some hoops you have to go through and stuff like that, right? It's just not, you know, instant. But of course, we do have 2 weeks to do this. So, you know, we have all kinds of time. It doesn't have to be done in, you know, 5 minutes. So here's the fisherman here. We can go trade with the fisherman. And as you can see, bait costs 5 caps each. Okay, so let's just buy 20 from this guy. Okay, just like that. Collect bait. Oh, look at that. That there worked. Okay, so I was kind of wondering about that. So let's go to our challenge page here. Events. So that checked off already. Collect bait with the Marshal fishing hat equipped. 10 for 10. So see how I bought bait from that fisherman? So that will count. Okay? And the same thing if you would have bought bait from Captain Raymond Clark here, that would have counted there as well. So that's how easy that is. So you don't have to go around like a madman looking for those little coolers, trying to find bait, or go to players' vendors. That way you could just buy it here, 5 caps each, done. Just like that. Okay? So let's buy some more bait from Captain Raymond Clark just to kind of show you the same exact thing. You know, he's got 100 bait on him, 5 caps each. Okay? I'll just buy another 20 just for the sake of it, whatever. I got caps to spend here, as you guys can see. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice. Now we have all kinds of bait on us. Now, the only thing I wanted to try with that before we bought it all through the fisherman and Captain Raymond Clark is if you have bait in your stash box, if you collect it out of your stash box, will it work? I'm thinking it will because it works for ammo. It works for other things we have here in the game. So if you do try it from your stash box, put in the comments and let us know. Just to be sure. I'm thinking it does. I feel pretty optimistic about it, but just to let us know there. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So we have catch a fish in the Mire region. The Mire magic. Marshal Mellow. Wow, I don't even know where that even came from. Fishing hat equipped 10. Alright. Right on, Jim. Right on. Been in this hot room for too long, I guess. So the Mire region. This is moldy green, blue area, what do you want to call it here? So this is the Mire region. It comes right down here. You can see how it kind of meets up with the Cranberry bog. So we might as well fish right here, right where we are at, so we are good to go. And if you never fished before, again, you can check out those videos that I made on casting off. So there we go. There's Go Fish. Alright, so we're going to go cast off. You can use common bait here again. You can use whatever bait you want to do. It's really up to you. It's your game. If you want to use improved bait, that's fine. But if it's a typical day like this, just use common bait for these challenges. Let's wait for this guy to catch a fish here. There we go. Alright. So I don't think he caught anything there, did he? No, I think it was just junk item. Yeah, it didn't even pop up. I'll try her again here. Oh, broken camera. Yeah, just a junk item. So that's definitely not a fish. Just a junk item. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. There we go. So there's our fish there, right there. So you see there, catch a fish in the Mire region. The Marshal fishing hat equipped. Okay, and all you do is you do that 10 times, just like that. Okay. All right, let's go to the next challenge here. Now, it's going to take a while because just like fishing in real life, it takes a while. All right, it takes a while. So let's go to the Cranberry bog. It's just below us here. So catch a fish in a Cranberry bog with the Marshal fishing hat equipped 10. Right. Now, I recommend before we start talking about the fishing, don't always go by water areas on the map. Okay, like you see this big water area here by New Gad. There's like hardly any water there at all. Okay, so just an FYI, you'll have to try it out. Down here, I like to go to Quarry X3 myself. Again, it's a little bit higher level area. Just take out a Mirelurk. It's roaming around that little area, but if you're super sneaky, you should be able to get some fishing done here, no problem. Just don't mind the queen. That's right there. Right there. Try to avoid her as much as possible. So there's usually a Mirelurk around here somewhere, but I don't see him around. Get her sneak on here, okay? Kind of scared me a little bit there. We're gonna let her go back to sleepy sleep nappy time here. Atta girl. Let's go over here for a second. And we're gonna quietly make our way down here. And I'm talking real slow, real quiet so she doesn't hear me. Alright, let's go back to fishing. There we go. Now you can get attacked while fishing, just in case if someone's never fished in this game before, you can get attacked, alright? So just be aware of that. And again, it has to be a fish, not just the regular bait, or the regular junk, I should say, sorry. Alright, there we go. See that pop in? There we go. Catch a fish in a cranberry bog with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. 1. There we go. Perfect. And of course, do that 9 more times. You're good to go. Oh, there's a little cargo bot up there. Interesting. Alright, let's pop up here now. Alright, let's take a look at the next one. So, as you saw there, as we caught those 2 fish, one in the cranberry bog, one in the mire, you see this one here adding up as well. Catch a fish in the, catch a fish with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. I don't know why I keep saying that. It doesn't even make any sense. So you can see 2 of 76 have been added here. All right, so let's go to the forest. So we have catch a fish in the forest with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped 10. Let's go to the forest region here now. The forest region is fairly large, starts up here, works its way down here through Morgantown, just like this, and then meets up with the ash heap over here. Now the cutoff for the forest region is right down here by my Gone Fishing Camp, so FYI. So as I mentioned, a lot of the waterways, like this little waterway here, you can't fish in because it's just a little stream. And of course, not a whole lot of water here. So if you're fishing in the forest region, I recommend just go right on the Ohio River here. Okay, it's really up to you what you want to do, but that's what I recommend, all right? So let's pop up here to good old Deathclaw Island, just because we're going to spawn across from it. All right, there we go. Get up a little close here. Let's go ahead and go fishing. And again, just common bait is fine. If you do see it raining out, I would go maybe improved bait. I think it's a junk item. Nope, fish right on, good stuff. There we go, catch a fish in the forest with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. All right, as you see there, catch a fish with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. Okay, so again, you know, a lot of these will be kind of doubling up, right, as you do them. Let's go back to our challenge page here, then under events. All right, so we did the Cranberry Bog, Forest Region, Mire Region. We just caught just a fish with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat on. All right. Let's do this one here. Catch a fish while intoxicated with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped 10. So, back in the day, all you had to do is drink one alcoholic beverage, okay? Even like hard lemonade or something like that. So we're going to try it out here. It's been a little while since I've done something like this. Let's go under stats here. So we do have alcohol addiction, but I don't think that's the same thing because it hasn't been counting. All right, so let's drink a couple of alcoholic beverages here. Of course I got all kinds on me. And see if let's go under stats here. Don't really see any intoxication there. Okay, let's try it. We might have to drink something a little harder, I think, maybe, rather than just your typical alcoholic beverages that you kind of find around. I'm thinking. We'll try it here anyway after drinking quite a few. Oh, there we go. Yeah, catch a fish while intoxicated. It's there, so it popped up. Catch a fish in the forest. So that popped up again there. And catch a fish with just the hat on. All right, so 3 of them popped up just with that one fish. Okay, so that's perfect. So let's take a look at those challenges here again. All right, so that one there counted. Catch a fish while intoxicated with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. So that's awesome. Plus, it also counted as in the forest. And it counted as just catch a fish in general. All right, so that's pretty awesome. So let's continue on with the with the intoxication one, because I will have to get a few more tickets here, because I don't have enough to get. I don't have 500. So let's go ahead here. This part here you can fast forward if you like, but just like fishing in real life, it's going to be a little while because I do want to end up getting everything and showing you how to showing them all off, I guess. But that's why this video is going to be timestamped, basically. But hopefully they're just quick, easy fish. And we'll keep an eye on the left-hand side, so we're still intoxicated, so that's good. Oh, I meant to keep fishing there. Sorry about that. Yeah, don't go too deep in the water. Oh, there we go. A little glitchy there. And you can actually, could have done that first. Just drink a bunch of alcoholic beverages. Get that done. And then do all your fishing in the other regions. Just to kind of do a couple at the same time. You know what I mean? Like each fish, you know, will count as 3 of those challenges. You know what I mean? Just to kind of streamline it a little bit better. Yeah, if they're just easy peasy ones like this, I'm fine with that. So we're still intoxicated. Let's go ahead. We'll continue on here. I'm not too sure how long that lasts for. However, if you are intoxicated or if you are suffering from an addiction, you can take a dick doll or something like that. It's called. It's like looks like a little red and white puffer. You can find them around the wasteland. Usually, there's one guaranteed right at Ella Ames' bunker in her little lab there. Alright, so I don't think we're intoxicated anymore. Let's wait for that one to pop up. No, I don't think we are. So that effect has worn off. Okay, so that's good. So that's why you kind of keep them tracked. And then that way there you know where you are. So let's drink some more of these beers here. Let's keep going. I was ready to drink the water. I was like, what am I doing again? Fishing, Jim. You're fishing, butts. Not drinking dirty water there. I know you're a ghoul and all. Yeah. So this is why we have 2 weeks of this, because it takes a while to fish. You do need to dedicate some time towards it. And some people might not. Some people might not have that time, right? Intoxicated. So we're back intoxicated again. So that's good. We'll continue on here. As you can see, they're just piling up. My buddy cast off here. Getting a little glitchy. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm on a private server. I see there's like a lot of people around, but alright, just like that. Nice. So 5 for the intoxication. Still intoxicated, so that's good. Once we finish the one in the forest, we'll head back to the mire, and we'll catch more fish there. Because no point wasting here in the forest, because we already completed that one. And that way you can just kind of streamline it a little bit better. Just keep an eye on your track there. There we go. Intoxicated still, nice. Keep throwing that out there, bud. You can see how it's counting there on the left-hand side. That's one of the great benefits of having it tracked. Some people don't like that. I know some of them commented about 8 months back that they don't like that, and they're wanting to take it off. Because sometimes they will come automatically tracked, kind of thing. So try to help them out the best I can. I understand it's not for everyone. Holy mackerel, he's a hard one. It's a kind of glowing, maybe. It's a glowing one, I think. Yeah, right on, baby. I see ya. I could tell. That's a rare one. That was just common bait. Common bait in full sun. Right there, glowing one. Proves it right there. Doesn't really matter. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Maybe for some of the legendary ones, but for fish like that, yeah. Nice sunny day here in the forest, Deathclaw Island. Common bait. Good times. He's just a basic guy, this guy. Yeah, salmon or something. Oh. Alright, there we go. So catch a fish in the forest with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat on. Done. Alright, so let's back out of here. Alright, nice. So we have 1 to 3 complete. So let's head back to our challenges or events page here. Alright, so now you see how that one there is checked off as well. So intoxicated, we are 7 of 10. Alright, so let's head back to the mire. And we'll just head back to the Fisherman's Rest. It's how it's free fast travel. Why not, right? And we'll finish off that there. We'll see how it goes. And let me know in the comments if you find this handy at all. You know, trying to streamline it like that. There we go. That backpack that you see that I have on there, you can actually get that mod from completing that quest, Big Fish in a Small Pond, that you get here. You can actually get that mod for your backpack from completing that daily quest. Alright, so that is counting. Are we still intoxicated? I'm thinking Nugget's how we fast travel. No. Alright, so let's back out here. We're going to drink some more beers. Okay. And I don't know what that limit is. if it's one or two, I'm just going to drink a couple. I'm sure someone's going to ask that, but it could be just one or two. And if you have like specialty drinks like hard lemonade or tequila, whatever, you can always try that. Nice easy fish here. I'm good with it. Right, we're still intoxicated, right? So 2 more for that. You can see how it's counting there on the left-hand side. And all fishing can be a little painful, but that's why she's all time-stamped. And wow, that's yeah, I was gonna say the baseball glove, something, toothbrush, handcuffs, doll's head. We've all been there. What is going on there? That's weird. I didn't see it pop down. Maybe I was laughing. Come on, Jim. I'm trying to streamline this, buds. Wakey, wakey. Just pumped out 3 videos there. In a very hot room. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. So 1 more. Alright, so we're still intoxicated, so hopefully we get 1 more in. Alright, there we go. Catch a fish while intoxicated. The Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. 10 for 10 done. Just like that. Nice. Alright, let's back out. Alright, let's go back to our challenges page here. Events. Okay, so we have 3 of them down here. So that only gives us 60 tickets. I think we're pretty close though. So let's keep going with this. What else we got here? So we got that. We did this one here, Cranberry Bog. Catch a fish in a mire, so we only got 5 left of that. Catch just a fish in general, anywheres, with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. Okay, good stuff. Okay, wow. All right, kill Mirelurk with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped 20. Okay, so it doesn't matter what weapon you want to use, whatever weapon you want. You have a couple grenades, what have you. So let's take a look at a couple great locations for Mirelurks here in the game. 6 of them up here, the Toxic Drake Lake, but not counting the Queen. There's 5 here in New River Gorge Resort, so 3 out back in the swimming pool area, like where those rocks are. And just to the south of this pool will be a building. The front door is all barricaded. There's 2 more inside that building. Probably your best spot, hands down in the story, Ohio River Adventures. There's about 5 adults. There's all kinds. There's about 7 Mirelurk egg nests. So the Mirelurk eggs, 2 things can happen. You can collect the egg or it explodes. When it explodes, there's a little baby Mirelurk that comes out, a little hatchling. That also counts as a Mirelurk. And if you talk to good old Fishbones, who's a raider, he will spawn in a little mini event, okay? And that mini event, he'll call in like anywhere from 12 to 14 Mirelurks. So that is probably one of the best spots, especially if you're lower level. One-stop shop right there, Ohio River Adventures. 4 of them here at Lake Reynolds. Again, a little bit harder level areas, a little bit more of a challenge. Just up here by the Mire's Eye, not in the Mire's Eye, but up here. Okay, like outside. Vault 94, extremely high level. Lots of kings, hunters in there. Yeah, a lot of Mirelurks, very dangerous spot. About 5 Mirelurks here, Quarry X3 again, 1 king and 1 queen, as well as other Mirelurks as well. Oh, 1 more spot way up here, sorry. Highland Marsh, again, there's a queen up here. Usually about 4 or 5 Mirelurks just roaming around. Usually there's a king there as well. 3 kings, a couple of razor claws here at Hemlock Springs Dump. Again, a little bit higher level area. And about 2 or 3 down here, Somerville Motel. So many great spots for Mirelurk. So let's pop over here. The good old Ohio River Adventures. And take care of some business here. Some Mirelurks. Don't forget, you got to have your Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped. Alright, so we have one right here we respawn in. Shoot him in the face. There's usually another one. He's way over here. Have to get a little closer to him here. There we go. Now there's got a couple nests over here. And there's a scavenger over here as well. So you got to watch out for him. Sometimes he can be a little edgy, you know what I mean? So here are these eggs here. Again, just kind of... Yeah, get out of here, buddy. And you can see these little baby hatchlings here, right? See how they count? Okay. Nice. Go take a swim there, little scavenger boy. Ain't nobody got time for you today. I think there's one more nest over here. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the one over there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's way... Oh, right here. Right, this is the gym. Staring right at it, butts. There we go. More here. Now, if you have an explosive weapon, you can really do damage to these eggs. So you can really kind of limit the amount of Mirelurks you get. Because the explosive, like the splash effect, will just destroy the eggs. I just like to kind of interact with each one. And early little hatchlings are not going to do a whole lot of damage to you. Lock and load, Jimmy boy. Picking up a lot of Mirelurk eggs today, believe it or not. Okay. I don't know where that guy went. He sometimes gets flung into the water, but if he's alive, he'll come after you. Maybe not. Maybe he was destroyed. Oh, well. What can you do when you live in a shoe, right? Anyone? Move to a boot and lace it. I know. Some more of these. So you can see how these little hatchlings count. Basically, it's why I'm kind of doing it there. And there's one more nest just around the corner here. Right here. Get out of the way, little buddy. Need to get that egg. Alright. So 16 to 20. Let's talk to good old Fishbones while we're here. Oh, 17 to 20. Just so I can show you that. Now, sometimes, depending on, you'll have to kind of go through like a little bit of dialogue with this guy. He's pretty friendly for a raider. And you actually get raider rep if you help him.
Thanks again for helping us. Well, we definitely... Bit of a story. Proved myself in a... I think they wanted me... Anyways.
I don't know. I did it just recently, so... Oh.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, you need a hand. What can I do to help? So there you go. So you can kind of almost kind of back out through the conversation and you talk to him again.
More recently, they've been out. Good. Because
you just help this guy. And one thing good about it, again, you can get raider rep to help this guy. All right, so let's lock and load here. We're going to have all kinds of Mirelurks popping up here. See them all? There we go. Kill a Mirelurk. Just like that. Yeah. It's usually a little bit more than that, though. Oh, you can hear them moving around there. Yeah, there they are there. So as you can see, it's a good little amount of Mirelurks that pop up there. Help them out. Get some Mirelurk meat at the same time. Yeah. As you see, nice little mini event there, as you see. Pretty good. Alright, that one's done. Let's see what's next here. Oh, there's a whole whack more. Did I say 12 to 14? Maybe it's like 12 to 16. And plus, these guys are going to shoot at them too, so... there we go, we get some caps to help them out there. Good stuff. guy over there. That's funny. All right. Let's go back to our challenge pages, events. All right, so we completed that one there. Nice. Nice. All right, so Cranberry Bog, Mire, catch of fishes in general. All right, craft a replica fishing rod at the Tinker's Workbench. The Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped too. All right, good stuff. So let's go to a Tinker's Workbench. Any Tinker's Workbench will do. We're just going to head back to our camp because why not? You can go down to the White Spring Mall if you so wish, another player's camp. Kind of varies per train station what you'll find there. It's not the same every time. Shut this light off, Jimmy boy. I gotta fix my weapon there. Alright, so craft a replica rod at a Tinker's Workbench with the Marshal Mellow fishing hat equipped too. Here's our Tinker's Workbench here. You go craft. You go down here to fishing. Okay. Janky rod replica, 1 gear, 4 steel. Let's craft 2 of these bad boys. Done. Just like that. That's how easy it is. So 2 gears and 8 steel. That's all you need. Nice. Alright. So I believe we went through each of the challenges. Again, just fish more in the mire. Fish more in the Cranberry Bog. And finish off that 76. So again, we have 2 weeks of this. But they're fairly easy to do. I still kind of just want to kind of go through things. I think the thing that was on there maybe with people who are maybe new to the game or coming back is basically the Intoxicated one. Crafting the replica rod and the Mirelurk locations, basically. Right. So now that that's done, I'm going to finish that off at my own usual time. So let's go to the seasons. Marvelous Fishing Excursion. Right. So now we have $4.95. So we have more than enough to finish this off to gather everything here. Okay. So we got the improved bait. Let's get the salty for 30. And as you can see how we're doing that. See how the next one unlocks. So you can't skip ahead and just get the weather station. The weather station is the end game. All right. Let's grab this. You see it unlocked there. Okay. Let's grab our plushie. Now, I'm at level 1, rank 165, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm happy with everything that I got on the current season 21 season pass. Grab these lunch boxes. I'm gonna grab this fishing rod, Marshal Mellow bobber mod. Okay. Go to the next page here. So the one down here, Marshal Mellow suffix. Okay. Carry weight booster. Superb bait. I don't know why they don't have them in order. Yeah, it's all over the map here. Marshal Mellow rod paint. Nice. That's actually a nice. I wouldn't mind getting that one for sure. Gold bullion. Now, the thing with the gold bullion, you do max out on gold bullion. Gosh, what is it? 12,000? 12,000 gold bullion. I'm thinking you max out on. So just an FYI there for that. But you can still claim it. If you're maxed out, then whatever. Marshal Mellow fish display. Big fella in the middle. We have our score booster ×3. Those are always good to have. Score boosters, love them. And finally, the old weather station light rain. Let's go ahead and inspect him first. Need a little light rain in your life. No problem. Make it rain lightly all the time in your camp with this weather control station. Weather control stations will change weather in the camp radius within connected to power. And of course, you're connected a wired connection from a generator. Okay. But all the weather stations work the same. They're all under appliances. All right. So one thing good about this station doing these simple season challenges, because usually weather stations are 1,200 atoms in the shop, and they could be a little bit cheaper, but they're usually bundled with other things. So if you are getting into fishing, you're looking to get the more legendary rare fish. We have proved out that by changing the weather, it does change the fish, that you do get better fish. We have proven that already. I have a video here on the channel I use using a snow weather station. But yeah, so a lot of people will have camps near water, and they'll have a weather station set up like this, and able to get better fish, basically. Disclaimer. There we go. Nice. So we have claimed everything here, just like that. 10 tickets left. That's fine. All right. So let's take a look here. First and foremost, let's take a look at the fishing rod Marshal Mellow bobber mod. All right. So let's go to that for a second. So of course, any changes to your fishing rod, any mods or whatever, it's all the Tinker's Workbench. Any Tinker's Workbench is fine. Okay. So let's go modify / repair. Okay. So we have our fishing rod here, right? So here is the bobber, and we're going to put on the Marshal Mellow, this guy right here. So you see how cute he is there at the end there in his little tube? So just one steel to craft. Let's go ahead and apply him. Right, so now he is equipped. Good stuff. Let's back out. Let's look at the next one here. The Marshal Mellow rod paint. All right. So, so here's the paint section here. We're going to slide that over. So there's our marshmallow. So you can see how it changed the paint there. There's Janky Rod. There's the Ruby Reel. That's the one I've been using. But here's this. I like this one a lot better. Actually looks fantastic. So 1 gear and 4 steel to change the paint. Odd. Okay. I guess there is some extra stuff on there, isn't there? Okay. That's fine. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the rods. Okay. Back out here. Let's go for the fishing Marshal Mellow plushie. Okay, let's go for that. So let's go ahead. So in your camp, we can put plushies in our camp. So you just go to your build menu. You're going to go under floor decor. Okay. Now, depending on how long you've been playing the game, you might have a lot of items, such as myself, that you have to kind of go through. But we do have a plushie section down here. And I don't think I passed it yet. I think we're getting close, though. Right here. Okay. So let's take a look for him there. Of course, nothing's in order. Just looking at the top right-hand corner of the screen. There we go. Marshal Mellow. No. Fishing. Marshal Mellow. Oh, there he's right there. So fishing. Marshal Mellow plushie. Let's put him in the light if we have light here. Holy mackerel. Alright, so 2 cloth to craft. Alright, this cute little fella here. Got his little fish there, he's got it on the line. That is so cool. See how the rope even has like the strands to it? That's a nice little plushie right there. Huh. Nice. Alright, let's see what's next here. So we did that. The Marshal Mellow fish display. Alright. Let's actually, let's go down to our shelter here. It's a little more brighter down here. Just a tad bit brighter. Alright, so let's put it right up on the wall here. So again, let's go to our build menu. And we're going to go under displays. I get this with, oh, right there. Okay, Marshal Mellow fish display. Oh, okay, we don't put it on the wall like the other ones. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's look at the size of this guy. This guy is huge. Okay, so 2 cloth and 2 steel to craft. Okay. Okay, nice. And to put a fish, you just transfer. And we have a couple fish here. Let's put that glowing guy on that we got. There we go. Yes, sir. Nice. I love it. Totally love it. Let's put a little plushie there next to him. Of course, you can do this right in your news section, but I like to kind of show what section they're actually in, because once when you log out, you log back in again, that news section's gone. That's why I kind of show it that way. Okay. So, yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what's next here. Fishing rod display. Okay, so the weather station. All right, so let's... I don't think I can build the weather station in here. I don't think I can. No. Okay, let's head outside here, Jimmy. And of course, it's nighttime when I'm playing the game. It's impossible sometimes. All right, let's head into a inside here where it's somewhat a little bit brighter. Let's get rid of this little cat here. There we go. All right, so the weather station light rain. So let's... I do have a weather station out right now. He's way up here, so let's get rid of this guy. Just scrap him. Scrap him. Won't let me jump for some reason. Go back to our build menu here. Now the weather stations will be under appliances. Right there. Here's our weather stations, all right? So it was a question I was asked quite some time ago. If you have a Collectron, if you have multiple Collectrons, you can go to the computer, the terminal next to the Collectron. You can decide what it will collect. Okay, these weather stations, they do not work the same way as a Collectron. Okay, and I'm only saying that just because I was asked before about them. All right. So here it is right here. Weather control station, light rain. So again, 2 circuitry, 2 rubber, 2 screws, 4 steel to craft. It does require 2 power, okay? And as you can see, each weather station, doesn't matter what size or what it is, it all costs the same. Let's put him here, okay? Now again, in order to give this guy power, he does need a wired connection, okay? Not all things require wired connections, such as lights, such as the Mix-O-Matic, etc., but some items do require a wired connection. So let's open up our build menu. We're going to go to a generator. You saw how they had the one up top there upstairs. It was wired, connected up to that fusion core one. Now we just need a small one here. This one here collects 3, generates 3 power. So we're just going to put him next to it. Okay. Now you must connect a wire. So you go back to your build menu. You can select on either or. Doesn't matter. You see the bottom of the screen, it says attach wire. I'll take a little wire here, and you just attach. You just bring it over to the weather station, and you see attach wire again. Lights up. It is good to go. All right. So now within my camp radius around that green circle, okay, within that circle, it'll be a light rain. All right. As compared to the clear one that I had on the roof there. It does take a little bit, but look, it's already kind of light raining out here now. And yeah, hopefully you guys can see the light rain. If I turn my light on, might be a little bit better. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys how to do those challenges. For the most part, it's pretty straightforward, but again, if you haven't played the game for a while, you don't have a fishing rod, you didn't even know there was fishing, you know, I like to kind of give as much information as possible. You can streamline your fishing, you know, because, you know, fishing does take quite a while. And, you know, the intoxication thing, you know, maybe you just need 1 or 2 beers or alcoholic beverages. It only lasts for so long. So just kind of keep an eye on that. And that way there, you can kind of, you know, streamline it a little bit better. But I hope this video helped. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, G. Ranju, Confounded Bridgeway Warner, John DJ59, Picaresque, Grant Tritno, Tony Watson, Felix the Cat, Dan Farah, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.